Hello friends, and welcome to another video. Today is Friday. Apparently Fridays are my vlogging days. It is December 11th, I think. I don't have my phone right here, so I don't know, but it's currently like noon. I showed you guys my breakfast, and I've just been working over there answering check-ins, but I did just want to intro the vlog before things get rolling and I get super busy. I'll probably do a full day of eating. I have an appointment at this place called Stretch Lab, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. That is at 2 o'clock. I have a couple client calls that I'm about to hop on right now. And I do just kind of want to take this vlog to update you guys a bit on like fitness stuff, like my bulk reverse, whatever. It's been a minute since I've done that, and I've gotten a lot of requests for that. And also just kind of give you guys a life update, because I feel like it's just kind of been go, go, go with the holidays and everything. Obviously I haven't been super consistent with vlogging either, but I am going to get back to work right now. Again, I did just want to intro the vlog and say hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the vlog. Okay, so we're not planning on eating this meal on the go, but we are. So in a Tupperware, we have, I'm just gonna talk you through it real quick. I have 2.5 servings of these Simply Potatoes shredded hash browns. It's just shredded potatoes. So I have 2.5 servings of those. For some extra carbs, I have a little bit of this jasmine rice that I've prepped. I have a slice of this center cut bacon, which I've shared this with you guys before, but center cut bacon is much lower fat than regular bacon. So for 2 slices, it's 3 fat and 4 protein. So I just have one of those slices just because hash browns and bacon, like what's better? I have some chicken thigh, I have some broccoli I threw in the air fryer that it got kind of burned. I have some of this shredded mozzarella cheese and avocado, and I did cook this in a few grams of olive oil just to like help brown the potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Plus it just tastes really, really good. Like I said, I have my appointment at Stretch Lab at 2. I think it's like 1:30 right now, so I do not want to be late because I'm queen of being a few minutes late, and that is just not okay. They're kind enough to invite me to go, so I don't want to be late. So I am just going to bring this with me. I'm gonna get my booty on the road. I had some great phone calls. They did run late, which is my fault because I just get distracted and like super into them. And then we're late, so gotta go. Had to say, cold cheese and potatoes, not the best. Not bad though. Okay, quick pre-workout snack before we head to the gym. I was about to say, I feel like I just ate, but that's because I kind of did. It's been like a couple hours, but it is like 6 o'clock right now, I think, and I really need to get my butt to the gym. Today has seriously just gotten away from me, and I was gonna film kind of like a reverse update for you guys, and then I realized my camera was about to die, so I don't have enough battery to do that right now, so I plugged my camera in and whipped up this food, and I just figured I would show you guys before I head to the gym. So what I have here, and then I mixed some of this cheesecake pudding mix in. I put some of these honey nut checks on top, and some frozen blueberries that I just warm up in the microwave. Here I have 2 frozen waffles, the cream cheese and jelly waffles. They're back, and I don't know what that was, but I just have some of this whipped cream cheese on top, and then have a serving of raspberry jelly and my favorite gluten-free waffles, which I have celiac, that's my favorite gluten-free waffles. I threw away the box, I'm digging through the trash for you guys, are the Vans gluten-free waffles. So for 2 waffles, it is 7 fat, 34 carb, and 2 protein. So that is my little pre-workout snack. I am going to insert my leg workout from the other day in here because tonight I'm training back and shoulders. And I know my last workout that I filmed for you guys was back and chest. So I know you guys like workout footage. I've been awful about uploading workout. Leg workout coming at ya. It's pickle pump time. I feel like I haven't done that on here in so long, but it still happens like every day. I'm actually not gonna take pre-workout. I would love to, because I'm pretty tired, but I'm also trying to be better about caffeine, and that is not having it at like 6:30 p.m. So, and now we're gymming.
Wish all the hashtags, likes, and tweets would find a way to get lost. Yeah, and when I pull up to the scene, I wonder what the hell is the cost. And yet I know you never seen nothing like this before. Yeah, but this is different. You I deserve to find some self-comfort. So find a way to
And we are back with dinner. I enjoyed that leg day footage. I had a great back and shoulders workout. But now I am back and we have a little makeshift burrito bowl. I have jasmine rice. I have some 96.4 ground beef. And then I just cooked in some of these mixed peppers. I put some shredded Mexican cheese on top, which I did not leave out. And then I have a serving of this chunky guacamole and half a serving of this light sour cream. And then I have like a little bit, like a handful of this lettuce under there, which I don't track. But that is what's in here. So I'm going to eat this while I catch up on some work, and then I'm going to enjoy a Friday night glass of wine. Oh, but before I eat that, we all know it's still a thing. Gotta put some of it on top. Okay, it is that time, and by that time, it's wine time. So it's actually really late. It's like 11 o'clock right now. So both my roommates went to sleep. And I just finished up work and obviously showered, washed my face, and all of that kind of stuff. But we drank wine, so we're having wine. So yeah, if I draft wine and just having it at home, I do measure it out just because it takes like 2 extra seconds. So if I go out or whatever, it's obviously not a big deal. Or if I'm just having like a fun night with my roommates, but tonight, that's not the case. So kind of what I do every night after I finish dinner and whatever like emails and work I have to do that day is I just sit down and plan out my next day, just like my to-do list and any other like things that I need to get done. If there's like video footage I need to upload for Instagram, I'll like put that on my phone. Just what I'm about to do right now. I plan out my macros for the next day. One thing, like New Year's resolution or whatever that I have for myself is just to be more organized in like all facets. Like I'm really good at just like getting stuff done regardless, but it makes it so much more efficient, and it honestly makes me so much less anxious to have like lists and color coding and everything planned, and just to like have my space organized too, which is what I mean by like all facets, because I'm not like, I'm a clean person. I'm not always the most organized person, if that makes sense. So like here was my to-do list for today, and then I started writing out tomorrow's, and these are just like the odds and ends, like little things that come up that I have to get done. And then in here, so my actual planner, I have any like appointments I have, or phone calls outside of my normal phone call times, or like events and stuff like that. I also keep track of like my training and my weight. So yeah, I already started getting to town on these, and then I'll plan out my macros for the next day, just because I don't like to think about it. Like, I don't like going through my day and being like what am I hungry for, what fun recipe am I gonna come up with, because I don't have time to do that. So if things change, like my schedule changes, like today I thought I might have a free meal and I ended up not, so I had to like switch some things around, but it's just easier for me to plan things out. So that's what I do, so I don't have to think about it. But yeah, that's kind of what I do every night, and tonight I'm going to do it with a glass of wine. So I just find doing it at night, I remember more. Like, there's those little things you remember you have to do the night before that when I wake up I probably won't remember. So just get it all taken care of. But maybe that's helpful, maybe it's not. Either way, you get it. But I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna eat my last meal. I'm going to insert that footage here, but it's basically oats and cream of rice. I mix the two just because I like the texture of oats, but I don't want to be like super full in all the fiber. And then I just make it more of like a dessert version. So I add protein powder, some of this really good cinnamon sugar something, cream cheese from Trader Joe's on there. I put nut butter. I put a few of these white chocolate peanut M&Ms that are so good. And then I put some banana and whipped cream, of course. So hello dudes, it is Sunday now, and I am here to give you a little bit of a reverse update, lifestyle update, whatever. My camera battery actually died when I was recording whatever the last clip about my dessert was, and I just finished editing the vlog and I was like, wow, I never recorded my reverse update. But I do know that it has been a long time since I've given you an update kind of on macros and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I don't want this to be super long, but I do think it's important for me to kind of give an explanation of why. I know that during my prep, obviously I was sharing macros and stuff a lot. I was sharing how much cardio I was doing. I've always been really open about that on Instagram and stuff as well. And even prior to that, I always shared my macros, and I just have not felt inclined to do that. I think myself, I'm not as focused on like what my weight is and what my physique looks like and whatever with off season. Like, kind of when you're in prep, like that is all your life really is prep. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just kind of the reality of it, that when you're prepping, like, you don't have social stuff, you're not traveling as, or at least I wasn't traveling as much. Like, you don't really have the energy or the capacity or time to do much else besides like prep stuff, right? And so like that's what I was sharing with you guys, and I think it can be really cool to follow that. And previously, I think I've always just really prided myself on being super open, and I know a lot of people don't share macros, and it can be really cool to track people's progress and kind of see their journey from that perspective. But that being said, I just got to a point where I was getting so many like DMs about it, questions about it, like, what are your macros? What's your cardio at? Like, what's your weight? Can you do a physique update? And I'm like, dude, like, it started to feel like that was all people cared about, and like I know that that isn't the case, but it almost seemed like people felt like obligated to know. And I think for myself, one, I'm like, there's so much more to me and to my life than that. And I also do all of this, like YouTube, social media, whatever, because I want to share my life, number one, and number two, because I want to provide value to you guys. And for you guys, knowing what my macros are, or how much cardio I'm doing, or what my weight is, it's literally totally irrelevant. Knowing like how much I eat, or what my macros are, or what my calories are at, it doesn't help you. I know that it can be very, very helpful to, when you like watch a full day of eating, to know like, is someone bulking? Like, what are their macros? Are these meals that like I could implement? Like, obviously if you click on a video and someone's cutting and you're in like the height of a bulk, like those food choices might not be the best for you. But I know for me, like when I watch full days of eating on YouTube, like I don't give a shit what anyone's macros are. So I think for me, I just kind of like took a step back from that one, again, just because I have so much other stuff going on and I haven't been super focused on it. Like, I'm focused on building and growing and like living my life, because I honestly, my life was prepped for 22 weeks. Now, that being said, I am going to continue sharing my macros occasionally. It's just not going to be the focus of my channel. Like, I have a running list of video ideas. I would love if you guys continue to give me more ideas of what you want to see. I'll continue doing full days of eating, giving you meal ideas, giving you bulk updates and stuff like that, but it's just not going to be like an every video thing. I think I'm like 11 or 12 weeks post show. I honestly don't know. But 11 or 12 weeks post show right now. And you guys know in my prep, like my food had to get really, really low and my cardio had to get really, really high. I have been reverse dieting, upping food, whatever, since my show. As you guys probably can tell from like the full day of eating, I'm eating a decent amount right now. We've been decreasing cardio and whatnot, and I think for a while, this is very common with the reverse, we were upping food. I was not gaining weight because my metabolism was upregulating just as fast or faster than my food was. And that, again, is very, very common. What's important to remember, too, is some people will put on weight very quickly post-show because their body just needs it. I'm naturally a very, like, lean individual. Even though I wasn't necessarily gaining a ton of weight or anything like that, I definitely don't look like I did on show day. I would say right now I'm starting to finally grow and put on tissue. I'm currently up, right now I'm on my period, and for starters, I did lose my period like the last month of my prep, but I got it back right after. But I will say my period's symptoms have been lasting like 2 weeks, which freaking sucks. Just like feeling bloated and moody and super emotional and like having bad skin and whatever, like literally half of my life, 2 weeks out of the month. Like, are you freaking kidding me? But so my weight's a bit higher right now, but I'm up about 5 pounds. Which again, I know some of you guys are gonna say is like nothing. Some of you are probably like, oh my god, 5 pounds. But that's kind of where I'm at. Like, my weight fluctuates a lot, so it's hard, and it's hard to know just because of my period and stuff like that. But the macros you saw in this video, I'm at 360 carbs, 65 fat, and 150 protein. Right now, my macros did just get upped this previous week, and those are my training day macros. This is the first week where I have had different training day and rest day macros, and they're about the same calorically. So my rest day macros are 330 carb, 75 fat, and 150 protein. I think I mentioned it a couple videos back, but for a while we just didn't increase food because it was the holidays and stuff like that, and I was traveling. I think I was home 10 or 11 days between Thanksgiving and New Year's. And so yes, some of that time I did track when I was traveling, because I didn't want to take like a whole month of just not tracking, but a lot of the time I didn't track and I wasn't super consistent. So it's hard to move food when you're not on your shit, right? And like, I know that as a coach, that when someone's not giving you data to base changes off of, you're not gonna make changes. My cardio, I'm currently doing 2 20-minute lift sessions, which I'm assuming will get taken out pretty soon, but honestly I like doing it just because I literally sit all day. So I think it does help a little bit with like digestion and stuff like that. Again, I'm assuming that that will get dropped soon. And mentally, I'm feeling really, really good. I think a lot of people give me crap because I know I'm still very lean. And again, that's just my body. It's like, you guys know, during prep, I got down to 20 grams of carbs and now I'm at 360. Like, it's not like I'm not trying to grow. My goal right now is to build and grow, and I am going into a bulk. I don't have like a specific amount of weight I want to gain. I just want to make sure that next time I step on stage, my package is completely different. I would say the only like limitation I have when it comes to weight is I think I did start prep a bit too heavy / just like with too much body fat last time, and that's a big reason why my prep had to be so drastic. So I mean, my body fat does get that high again. I will just take a longer prep. But I am kind of hoping that I don't have to get body fat that high, simply because I think that, like I said, that's a big reason that my prep was so hard, and I do want to prep again. I might do another video kind of on my thoughts on competing and all of that going forward, but I think mentally right now I'm just really, really happy. I finally feel like I'm getting in my flow with work, with my social life. I'm finally feeling like myself again, which I think when you're prepping, like when your whole identity just kind of becomes prep, and obviously just it throws your body off. And so it really took me a long time to kind of get back to feeling like myself and in my groove, and I'm finally starting to feel like that, which feels really, really, really good, and I'm just enjoying that right now. So I don't know when my next show will be. I am going to do another one. Right now I'm just really, really enjoying where I'm at and really focusing on my business and helping you guys, and just like growing as a person outside of my identity as a competitor, if that makes sense. So anyways, I feel like I've rambled forever, but I have to get ready because it is Allie's birthday dinner tonight. She turned 26 on Wednesday, so we're going tonight and I have to get ready. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, comment, share, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next one.